I forced my bad neighbors into an unwanted move, so I got my first apartment at 26. No roommates, just me and my 2 cats. I was on the top floor of this 3-story building, and honestly, I was the perfect tenant. Rent was always on time, never threw parties, kept to myself. 2 years in, new neighbors moved into the apartment right below me. And within like the first week, they started acting insane. I worked 3 p.m. to 11 p.m. so I'd get home late and sometimes stay up until 3 a.m. doing normal stuff. Dishes, cleaning, cooking dinner. Not vacuuming or anything loud, just regular apartment living. These people would bang on their ceiling every single time I made any noise. And I mean any noise. One Sunday morning at 11 a.m., I was unloading my dishwasher and they completely lost it. Banging on the ceiling, yelling. I could hear them screaming through the floor. Then they called the apartment office and complained that I had a herd of animals up there. I have 2 cats. 2 normal-sized cats that sleep most of the day. It got worse. One night I was watching TV at like 9 p.m. Reasonable volume. I even had subtitles on because I hate loud noise myself. Someone started pounding on my door. I looked through the peephole and it was the cops. The neighbors had called the police on me for watching TV at 9 p.m. on a weeknight. The officer looked so annoyed when I explained the situation. He could barely hear my TV from the hallway. He apologized for bothering me and left. But that wasn't even the worst part. A few days later, I called the apartment office because I was getting genuinely frustrated. I told them I didn't feel comfortable in my own apartment anymore because these people were harassing me over normal living sounds. The office lady was sympathetic but said there wasn't much they could do unless the neighbors were violating their lease. That's when she mentioned that if I felt unsafe, I had legal grounds to break my lease early without penalty. I was about to just accept that and start packing when I remembered something. The day they moved in, I'd seen them unloading the moving truck. There were 4 people carrying furniture and boxes into that apartment. 4 adults, and they had a 1-bedroom. I mentioned this to the office lady. Real casual, just like, oh, by the way, I think there might be 4 people living in that 1-bedroom below me. There was a pause. Then she said she'd look into it. 2 days later, I came home from work and saw the neighbors in the parking lot having a screaming match with the property manager. Apparently, management had done an inspection after my call. The lease was for 2 people, maximum in a 1-bedroom. They had 4 people living there. The property manager told them they had 2 options. Move into a 2-bedroom apartment, which cost way more money, or their lease would be terminated and they'd be evicted. They moved into the bigger apartment on the opposite side of the complex within a week.